As soon as Elaine heard this, she was so frightened. She really did not expect that Noah would have such a vicious plan. So, she immediately persuaded him and choked, "Brother, you shouldn't hate me so much. It was not me who wanted to harm my sister in the first place. It was my sister who wanted to harm me. Ask yourself if you didn't want to pit me. My son-in-law's villa, I can't do it against you." Noah raised his hand and slapped her again, yelling, "Then you hung so many green hats on your terrace, how do you explain?" Elaine hurriedly said, "I was really wrong about that, the eldest brother. Think I am your younger sibling, please spare me this time. I will definitely collect all the green hats after I go back." "Do not keep them there," Noah coldly snorted. "Now you know that you confess your mistake? I tell you, it's too late. Even if it's the gods of health, don't want to save you this time." Harold on the side came over and asked in a low voice, "Dad, when should we let people do it?" Noah said, "Don't worry, when President Wu comes over, he will have to witness it with his own eyes." Harold asked again, "What should I do? There is still a woman in the car." "At that time, there was no way but to tie her together, but we don't know her either." Noah smacked his lips and said, "Don't worry, let's get rid of this one first. If it doesn't work, send that woman to the black brick kiln." At this moment, the Wade family had received news that Cynthia was kidnapped. After Elder Wade heard about this, he was instantly furious. He threw a beloved blue and white plum bottle directly in the living room, and roared angrily, "With the strength and status of my Wade family in the country, there are still people who dare to kidnap the immediate family members of the Wade family. This is too courageous." The three brothers Andrew, Chong-Yoon, and Chong-Jun looked at him one by one, but none of them spoke. Cynthia was kidnapped suddenly, and for them, it was not something worth worrying about. On the contrary, it is something worthy of the expectations and excitement for the three of them. None of the three brothers liked her. The reason is nothing more than the word interest. If Cynthia, like Layla, the youngest daughter of the Wade family, would live steadily with her husband when she married, they would naturally not be dissatisfied with Cynthia. But it was because she had already married out, but she couldn't keep herself in the husband's family and teach her sons. After separating from her husband, she ran back to the Wade family in an attempt to share a share of the family property. This made the three Wade family brothers treat her very much with disgust. Moreover, Cynthia was already very serious. She never cared about the feelings of the three brothers, only the feelings of the father alone. Therefore, she would often deliberately target the three brothers in order to win the affection of the father, and make them annoying. Now she has been kidnapped. Isn't this the gift God gave to the three of them? Although the three of them haven't had any communication with each other, they all have the same wish in their hearts. That is, they hope the kidnappers will kill Cynthia directly and never let her back again. The old master Zhongchen was very annoyed. During this period of time, he increasingly felt that his eldest daughter Cynthia was not only capable, but also very obedient to his words. Compared with the three sons, Cynthia made herself more compliant. Now, his daughter, by his own order, went to Orus Hill to find Charlie, and was kidnapped there. This not only threatened his daughter's life, but also slapped him in the face, so he could not do anything. So he immediately called Isaac and asked about the details of the matter. Isaac could only reply truthfully, and told how she was kidnapped with Elaine, and told Elder Wade in detail. After listening to the old master Wade, he blurted out and asked, "Isaac, do you think the other party is targeting Cynthia or Elaine?" Isaac said, "Master, I really can't analyze the specific situation now. The eldest has a high status. Maybe there are desperate desperados who want to kidnap her and blackmail a huge fortune. But Charlie's mother-in-law has a pungent personality. Very often, she offends people. Maybe the other party may come to her to seek revenge. All of this will be known after the party is found." Elder Wade immediately said in a cold voice, "Isaac, I have two requirements. First, you must rescue Cynthia anyway, otherwise you will be asked. Second, immediately grab Cynthia's bodyguard, interrupt his hands and feet, and then send him back to Wade's house to accept punishment."